Hello, I'm R J Dent. I'm in my library and today I'm going to be looking at the works of Aldous Huxley, very famous novelist, short story writer, essayist, philosopher. Had a whole range of books in all of those genres, short story collections as well, and we're going to have a look at those now. So obviously probably the most famous one of all is Brave New World, the dystopian novel set slightly in the future. An interesting novel, never been made into a film, which I thought it might have been. Anyway, texts and pre-text. This is analysis of poetry. Huxley, very analytical mind. The next one is Mortal Coils, 5 stories, and if I remember correctly, this has got the dwarves in it. Has this got? No, I remember it incorrectly. It's got the Gioconda Smile though, which is a very wonderful story. Another dystopia is Ireland, where in a similar way to D.H. Lawrence, Aldous Huxley tries to set up an ideal society on an island, and of course it has the seeds of discontent sown early on. The next one, The Devils of Loudon. Ken Russell made The Devils, the film starring Oliver Reed. Vanessa Redgrave? I think it was Vanessa Redgrave. Anyway, this was the source material along with a play. And it's a fantastic non-fiction account of the nuns that became allegedly possessed by demons in Loudon in France. The next one, probably the second of Huxley's most famous, The Doors of Perception and Heaven and Hell, and it's supposed to be about the effects of hallucinogenics, peyote, LSD, that kind of thing on one's perceptions, and how these drugs can facilitate a deeper understanding of the world and increase one's ability to perceive things that ordinarily can't be perceived. And it's an interesting read. Derek Jarman said it's a fantastic book about cinema. So, and then we have Huxley's essays. Actually, if I show you these, we've got Brave New World, and then we've got, which is the novel that I showed you earlier, and then we've got Brave New World Revisited, which is a series of essays about various facets and aspects of Brave New World, certainly things that have come true. So in a way, Huxley's celebrating his prescience there. Another copy of The Doors of Perception and Heaven and Hell, nicer cover. Again, let's put those two together. Music of the Night. Again, some more essays by Huxley. This is obviously, as you can see there, it's a centenary edition, and it's got some really nice essays in here. Very readable, and this one, very interesting one, because it's Huxley, as you may or may not know, he started to lose his sight later on in life, and he came up with a method whereby he improved his eyesight. And so if your eyesight is failing, this is a very good book to read. It's it's just stricken with serious eye disease, which left him after many months of near blindness with severely defective vision. Okay, and then many years later, Huxley discovered the method of visual re-education. It was a discovery that revolutionised Huxley's life. Within 2 months, he was reading without spectacles, and subsequently, his vision continued to improve dramatically. And so that is a if you, like I say, it's worth reading anyway. So there's my collection of Aldous Huxley books. He's a very, very interesting and readable author. This is just a fraction of the of his output. and I'm proud to have him in my library.